The governor was quoted as saying, "I think that we are in a good position to phase out the requirement that masks be worn in all schools statewide, and to shift the determination on whether to require this to the local level." That was on a press release dated February 7th. The buck has officially been passed on to you. You have until February 28th to make a determination whether to require masks or to allow freedom, according to the information I had before I came this evening. At this time, there are just over a dozen states that have not ended student mask requirements, according to an article in Newsweek, also dated February 7th. I think that local officials are starting to understand that lawsuits related to compromised student physical and mental health outcomes, as well as staff OSHA violations, will now be dumped into their laps. And this is not something that most school districts can afford to take on. I wanted to share some information that was presented to a Texas school board in August of 2021. A father and his elementary school-aged daughter stood before their Board of Education. He spoke about his 15 years working in confined spaces through his construction job. He described how all people who do his work have to be equipped with an air quality monitor. It monitors oxygen, carbon monoxide, and multiple other gases. Before they go into a confined space, they have to drop the monitor into that space. If the monitor alarm goes off, the safety regulations will not allow them to enter this space. He further explained that when he was working in confined spaces, every employee had to wear this monitor. If the alarm goes off for any reason, all employees must drop their tools and immediately evacuate the area. He then checks the oxygen level of his unmasked daughter, and it reads 20.9 parts per million of oxygen. He further explains that if the oxygen level drops below 19.5, OSHA guidelines would require her to evacuate. Then he asks his daughter to put her mask on and then tests the level of oxygen under her mask. The monitor begins to sound an alarm. The father asked the Board of Education, "If OSHA regulations do not allow me to do my job with this level of oxygen, why are we forcing children for several hours every day to keep a mask on?" This was a moving and scary demonstration. According to OSHA, all oxygen-deficient atmospheres must be considered immediately dangerous to life or health. How would DCF respond to a complaint that you are providing an environment that was immediately dangerous to life or health? What about the respiratory impaired individuals? Can you provide a mandate that is safe for and follows OSHA guidelines? This seems like a bee's nest that you would not want to step on. There are more than 167 studies indicating that masks are ineffective and actually harmful, especially to children. I just got one more line. On the box of most masks, it states this product will not protect against COVID-19. We have been frightened into complying with this theater. We all know that masks don't work. Please give these decisions back to our parents. Thank you so much.